Ilkeston returned to the new manor ground to face high-flying Spennymoor after their 2-2 draw away to Marine. There were a few changes to this lineup. Jack Kenworthy was replaced by Danny Gordon. Mark Shelton returned from a one-match suspension to replace Gordon in the midfield, while Keenan Meakin got his first start of the year as he replaced Anton Brown. Spennymoor were the first team to launch any kind of real attack on the night, but Ross Durant here saving easily from Andrew Johnson. Callum Griffiths would then hit a long-range speculative shot. It looked like it might be going over, but Durant took no chances and tipped it over. At the other end, Rory Coleman came close with his free kick, but it was just over the crossbar. After some good build-up play in midfield by Spennymoor, Graham Armstrong would just beat Ross Durant to the ball, but Durant doing enough here just to knock it out for a corner. Then on the 25th minute and against run of play, a superb pass here from Mark Shelton saw Ben Morrison on goal, and he slotted it past the outstretched hand of Daniel Lowson for Ilkeston to take an unexpected 1-0 lead. And with 4 minutes until half-time, Spennymoor were back on level terms. James Curtis here hitting a long ball forward for Adam Mitchell. He got the wrong side of Rory Coleman, and with Durant out of position, was left to slot it home into an empty net. And on the stroke of half-time, Mitchell came close to giving Spennymoor the lead, when his shot from just outside the edge of the penalty area skimmed the outside of Durant's post. Ilkeston's first real attack of the second half started and finished with Keenan Meakin. He knocked the ball out wide onto the right hand side. He would eventually get the ball back himself, and as he launched a long high cross into the penalty area, it nearly caught out Dan Lowson, and he just managed to tip it over the crossbar. Spennymoor then came close to grabbing a second. Robert Ramshaw's pass here for Adam Mitchell. Mitchell threw on goal with Durant, but he wasted his chance as he pulled it straight across the face of goal. Substitute Brandon Clark then used his pace to get onto the end of this ball from Mark Shelton. His first time cross into the penalty area was met by Joseph Tate just before Lewis Rose could get a toe to it. Ilkeston were now threatening and looking for that second goal, and when Lowson here spilled the ball, Matt Baker got on the end of it but couldn't get any power into his shot. Spennymoor then started to relieve the pressure on their own defence. Graham Armstrong's shot here well saved by Durant. And on the 77th minute, Spennymoor took a 2-1 lead. Jamie Chandler here burst through the Ilkeston defence, and he picked up the ball at a very tight angle, and he got his shot past Durant and into the bottom corner of the net. Spennymoor 2, Ilkeston 1. And 10 minutes later, it was 3-1 to Spennymoor. Graham Armstrong here got onto the end of a loose ball in the penalty area and slotted it past Durant, and ending any hopes that Ilkeston had of getting anything from this game. Ilkeston weren't going to go down without a fight though. Malachi Lavelle-Moore had a little run here, and he played a perfect pass for Lewis Rose, and his finish was absolutely sublime as he made the final score 3-2. As the referee blew the final whistle on a scoreline of 3-2 to Spennymoor, Ilkeston could feel unlucky that they didn't get anything out of this game. They had the chances but couldn't quite put them away. Their attentions would now turn to their away trip to Skelmersdale on the Saturday.